Hi friends, welcome to my new tutorial. It's devoted to coloring with Crayola crayons. That seems a little bit childish, I know, but you can see that the result is more or less nice. And I was very inspired by a new blog post of Passionista Colorista. I will leave a link below about coloring with crayons. And I tried some ways of using them. I have already tried this before, but I didn't like the results. But now I tried new mediums. I tried blending and scraping. I'll show it today. And here is what we need. Just usual Crayola crayons. I'm using 6 colors. I'm going to color this all the same way as the left one. So I'm gonna take blue violet, violet purple, sorry about the voice because I got a cold, carnation pink, brown, dandelion, and green yellow. And as for blending up, first scraping, you will need just simple plastic cards. I usually use this smaller like key holder size, but usual size are okay, and maybe you can even use old SIM cards. As for blending, I'm gonna blend my crayons with baby oil. You can use, I think you can use any baby oil, but I'm using Johnson's. I must say it works okay. It doesn't really bleed through the paper, and it has a good scent, and it evaporates rather fast. So you can use it. You can even use pencils on top of your crayons, and also cotton buds for the baby oil and the paper tissue. That's it. And I also need a chamomile tea today. I'm sorry because of my voice. By the way, before we start, I just wanted to show you the first picture I colored with Crayola crayons. Not only Crayola, but only wax crayons. This picture has no blending, no scraping, just layering, and you can see that the paper texture is really visible and the blending is not that smooth. But in comparison with the oil, sorry, the colors are much more intense. But in any case, you can make your colors more intense just by applying more layers or applying colored pencils on top. Okay, let us start. First, I'm using this violet and pink colors. On the top, I'm pressing really hard. Don't be afraid of it, because we are not going to blend the colors here. And in any case, all these waxy lumps you can see will be erased with a plastic card. Our goal is to cover the paper thoroughly. Okay. And while approaching to the middle part of the owl, I start pressing lighter. In any case, you should try not to color outside lines, because you won't be able to erase what you have colored. Crayons don't let you erase anything. Okay, you shouldn't try hard, just have fun. Okay, now violet, purple. I press lighter where there were the darker shade, and then harder when coloring on blank paper. And I'm lightening my pressure here because I'm going to layer some pink on top. Right. Now I take my plastic card and just scrape all the wax I have on the picture. Make sure you remove everything you scrape off, because it can spoil the white parts. That's actually how it should look. And don't worry about these white spots, because we are going to blend it and they will disappear. I'm mainly scraping with this rounded corner because it it just scrapes better, and it's rounded so I won't scratch my paper. Right, that's enough. Make sure you removed all this colored box. Oh my, you see what might happen? These little stains. So maybe I should have used a brush to swipe it off. Okay, now let's proceed to blending. I'm using just a small amount of oil. Greasing my cotton bud. Make sure you don't have excessive oil in it. Okay. And I start blending from dark to light, but this doesn't make any difference, I think. With this round or spiral movements. Okay. You see that the color becomes more smooth. I think I need more oil. But don't overuse it, because it will bleed through and it can spoil the white parts you haven't yet colored. Just a tiny amount. You can see it's absolutely enough. Right. Okay, that's actually how it's done. Yes, it bleeds through, but just a little, and believe me, it will dry. As for the rest of the oil, I'm going to show you it as a speed coloring, but because I think you've got the idea, because it's very simple and easy. So I just used two methods, which are scraping. I don't know the real name, but I call it scraping, and blending with baby oil. That's it. So the oil is ready, and the last thing I wanted to show you is how to draw this like feathers. To do this, I just need a modeling knife. I'm not actually sure what's the right English variant for this, but I hope you see what I mean. I'm using not the sharp side, but the opposite side of it. Oh, I'm sorry, the opposite side. And I'm carefully scraping the top layer of the paper. Make sure not to cut it or not to scrape too hard. Okay. Oh, believe me, the sound is awful. Right. And you know, I have an idea right now. I'm going to try to color one of these flowers, just using the crayons I have already used. And I'm going to try to blend it without scraping. I think the colors must be much more intense. Let us try, I suppose. While coloring it with crayons, I'm using the same technique as on the owl, but I'm just blending two shades, two colors. Okay, and now no plastic card, only oil. Believe me, you should never wet your cotton bud with oil above your coloring. Never. Because you see what happens. Right. I'm starting with a lighter shade and no, I don't think all the wax dissolved. No, there are still stains, but maybe I just should blend for a longer time. Yeah, I suppose that's better now. I'll just only wait for it to dry. So now it has dried, and while it was drying I tried the same colors on this petal, but I used my plastic card for scraping. I mean, I blended it after scraping and blended it with no scraping. I can't say there is much difference, but the blending is better here because where I didn't scrape the surface, the colors like don't have that much difference. I think this one is better, so if I decide to color with crayons again, I will use the same technique as I showed you before. I mean, I will blend before scraping with plastic card. That is all. Thanks a lot, friends, for watching. I hope you liked it. See you soon.